Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, we are live on YouTube. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This is the Robot Matchmaker table read. We have an amazing cast. Lilan Bowden, Betzabeth Castro, Casey Feigh, Anthony Gioe, Emily Jira, Nick Mandernach, and Erica Sartor reading screen directions. Erica, I'll leave it to you.
Cool. Okay, Robot Matchmaker, pilot, written by Ryan Sartor. Interior, conference room, day. Robot, manufactured 2020, sits at a table. She looks like an old-timey robot, box-shaped, made of metal, rivets, and screws showing. She has giant white eyes, and her mouth is a long rectangle. Her speech is slightly stilted, a la Siri. Marcel, 35, and Sarah, 30, both human beings, dressed professionally, sit on the other side of the table.
Thanks for meeting with us, Robot.
Did I have a choice?
Come on.
I know you and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but I care about you, in addition to being the principal investor in Robot Matchmaker.
Oh, I thought you were just some woman marrying my inventor and best friend Marcel tomorrow.
Whew. I regret installing your sarcasm chip.
I'm both things, Robot.
You are a third thing, Sarah. You are a distraction. Everyone who works here falls in love with you, even Ian, the receptionist.
Robot, are you in love with me?
Do not push it, Sarah.
Wait, Ian? No way.
Robot's right. Ian asked me to get lunch every day. I just tell him I'm busy.
May I leave now?
I'll make this quick. My uncle is going to officiate our wedding tomorrow, but he sprained his ankle. Would you mind filling in?
That's a nice gesture, right, Robot?
You cannot win me over with obvious tactics, Sarah. I do not like you personally, and I do not think you are a good match for Marcel.
Robot!
I will officiate, but I am doing it for Marcel, not you, Sarah. Now, may I leave? My clients are waiting to find love.
One more thing. Most of our reviews on Yelp are very positive, but some clients have accused you of calling them pathetic. One of them even said you threatened to destroy him because he was loveless.
Much like America's founding father, George Washington, I cannot tell a lie.
This is serious, Robot. You'll ruin our business and the government could come in and destroy you.
Ian, 30, knocks on the door and enters.
Robot, your client is waiting.
It is okay. I left her in my office to cry it out.
You abandoned a client to meet with us? Go!
All right. Mixed signals.
Remember, Robot, be kind.
Remember, Sarah, be condescending. That was more sarcasm for you.
Got it. Thanks.
Robot leaves. Ian is still in the doorway.
Do you need something?
Sarah, is this guy bothering you?
Your boss and my fiance? No.
Oh, right. Yeah, I keep forgetting you guys are a thing. Lunch later? D'Angelo's?
No, thanks.
Interior, Robot's office, day. Lauren, 25, a woman, sits in a chair, crying. Robot walks in and leans on the desk, crushing the wood slightly before standing up.
Where were we? Yes. I am sorry your date went so poorly. All of my data suggested Kevin would be a perfect match for you.
That's the worst part. I knew that I should like him, but I just didn't.
Robot leans over and hands Lauren a tissue.
Please stop talking, Lauren. I need to count the tears on your face to determine how weak you are.
You think I'm weak?
I can hear some concern in your blubbering voice. Weak is not a negative judgment. Some people are just weaker than others. I will match you with a strong partner who can deal with your lack of integrity.
Robot pulls a folder off her desk and hands it to Lauren.
How about Arnold Breyer? He works in construction. My records show that he would be a perfect match for you.
That would be a great idea, except that Arnold Breyer is my ex-husband. He signed up for your service? He told me he was waiting for me to come home.
Robot's head moves slightly as she searches her database.
Oh, you listed your ex as Arnie Breyer. This is your mistake.
I completely agree with you there. I've made a huge mistake.
Do not beat yourself up.
Lauren gets up and grabs her coat before turning back to Robot.
You know, you're not just a robot. You're a monster.
Lauren storms out of the office.
Oh no, Marcel wanted to invite me to invite Lauren to our singles mixer tonight. I will text her.
As Lauren is rounding the corner, Colin, 35, walks in, dressed up like a real cowboy. Robot stares at him.
Howdy, I'm Colin, and I'm looking for love.
Robot stumbles, at a loss for the first time ever.
You all right there?
What is this accent?
Why, I'm from down south.
Oh, wow. My hard drive is heating up.
Oh, that's cute. You a little flustered by me?
Please do not flatter yourself. I am not programmed to get flustered.
Robot looks down at Colin's boots.
What are those twirly metal things?
Oh, these? They're my boot spurs.
Ah, oh my God, stop it. That is adorable.
Hey, so I should tell you what I'm looking for in a romantic partner?
Yes, please.
I guess I want someone really organized, a truly unique individual, unlike anybody. Someone I can rely on, you know?
Robot starts to smile.
You know who is very reliable? A machine.
Colin takes out a handkerchief and pats his forehead. He is getting a little warm himself.
Is that a bandana?
Smoke starts coming out of Robot.
Wow, miss, you're burning up.
Please remove my back panel.
Colin stands up and takes off the metal plate.
Like that?
Yes, just like that.
Marcel and Sarah burst into the room.
What the hell is going on here?
My, are we interrupting?
Not at all, ma'am. Sir, I was just helping this little lady here.
She is a robot. I invented her. Please don't touch her paneling.
Colin steps away.
Colin, we are hosting a mixer at Seven Seas Bar tonight at 8 p.m. Would you please join us?
Absolutely. That sounds fun.
Do not bring anyone with you. Come alone.
Oh, really? I feel like my friend Alex would have fun.
Is Alex a woman? I will destroy her.
Robot?
I mean, I will kill her. Wait, no, I am malfunctioning.
All right, I'll just come alone. That's fine.
Colin leaves. Sarah turns to Robot.
Well, someone has a crush.
You are a fool, Sarah. I am not programmed to form crushes.
My mistake.
Anyway, Marcel, how about lunch? This monster wants to buy you a meal. Oh, you were not here for that. A client called me a monster.
Sarah's phone beeps.
Ah, here it is. New Yelp review. Robot is a monster, 1 star.
Maybe it'd be nice if Sarah got lunch with us too.
Okay, I've got a meeting across town.
Good. I did not want you to attend lunch.
Can you please be polite, Robot?
It's fine. I'll see you later.
Sarah leaves.
Sorry, Marcel. What I should have said was nothing. Have you seen that Mike Birbiglia Netflix special?
No.
It is so funny. He is always complaining about his girlfriend. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Okay. Remind me to update your sense of humor, Chip.
Speaking of humor, have you seen Dave on FXX? That guy has a weird phallus. It is so funny.
Interior mall food court day. Robot and Marcel sit at a table. Marcel eats a veal parm hoagie while Robot sits across from him. There is a long silence.
Would you like to watch this video I found? It explains how that veal parm hoagie you are eating was made.
No, Robot, I just want to eat in peace.
Are you sure? This video is quite graphic.
Yeah, actually, there is something I want to talk about. Do you really have a crush on our client?
I do not have a crush, Marcel. That is ridiculous.
Okay.
But if I did have a crush, what would be an appropriate next step?
You're not programmed to have crushes.
What if I use my laser eyes to brand a heart tattoo on Colin's arm? Then he would know how I feel, if I felt.
Colin? And that is that the name of the client you like?
Did I say Colin? I meant no one.
Okay. Don't use violence at all. In fact, I'm uninstalling those lasers.
Oh, please, I love my lasers.
Father and son walk toward them. The child lights up when he sees Robot.
Don't be weird.
Understood.
Robot looks at the father.
Your son may touch me.
The father looks disturbed by this.
Yeah, she means that in a non-creepy way.
Yes, I like to be touched.
The son reaches out his hand. The father rushes him away.
What is wrong now?
I know you're trying your best, but Sarah is taking meetings all over town trying to find us more investors. It doesn't help our cause when you're acting like such a weirdo.
Speaking of weirdos, have you given any more thought to my suggestion that you cancel your wedding to Sarah tomorrow? You two are a bad match.
Love is about more than algorithms and burning people with lasers.
All of my data suggests that Sarah is, quite simply, the worst. For you, I mean.
Well, your data can go to hell.
Is there an afterlife for robots, Marcel? Can robots go to hell?
We are not getting into this again.
Marcel finishes his sandwich, tossing the wrapper in the trash. Marcel and Robot start walking through the mall.
Let's talk strategy for the mixer tonight. I think we need to fix our image. We want everyone to feel comfortable, less judged.
Hold that thought. My sensors have detected a man eating a Cinnabon at Feigh. He is about to buy a used DVD box set of Ali. I am running a diagnostic check, and yes, he has zero chance of ever finding love. I must destroy him immediately.
Oh, Robot, no.
Sorry, by destroy, I mean kill.
Wait, we've been over this a million times. Do not kill anyone, ever.
Maybe I did not explain myself correctly. This man is not buying a DVD set of Ally McBeal, the popular hour-long Fox dramedy, but rather Ali, which repackaged original episodes as 22-minute segments for syndication. It was a network play, plain and simple. Why would this man not just buy the original Ally McBeal DVDs? He clearly has no self-respect and must die.
Just sit out the mixer tonight. Just take some time to reset.
Okay, fine. I will not kill, but please let me attend. Colin will be there.
So you do have a crush.
What? No, I just love a mixer.
You are not programmed to love.
But if I could love, I would love a mixer.
Interior office later. Marcel and Robot come back from lunch. Marcel goes into his office and closes the door. Robot talks to Ian.
Boy, Marcel would really be up my ass today if I had an ass.
How was lunch? Did you spot any loveless losers you wanted to kill?
How did you know? Did Marcel text you?
I'm pretty loveless myself. Sometimes I worry you'll try to kill me.
Try suggests a potential for margin of error. If I wanted you dead, you would be dead. But do not worry, I could never kill a coworker.
I'm a temp, though. What about when I leave?
Make like a tree and leave. I am lightening the mood with a joke.
Answer my question.
Your temperature has risen 4 degrees since our conversation began. You must be thinking about Sarah, which makes you aroused.
I'm not aroused. I'm terrified you're gonna kill me.
You like Sarah, though, don't you?
I don't want to talk about that with you.
Boy, everyone here has a crush. This office is really like A Midsummer Night's Dream by Francis Bacon.
Huh? No, William Shakespeare wrote that play.
If you believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you.
Marcel really needs to uninstall your conspiracy theory chip.
Did my change of subject help you dissipate your fear that I will destroy you one day?
If you just said, I will never destroy you, I'd feel a lot better.
Right. Right. Anyway.
Robot slowly walks backward into her office, closing the door. Interior, robot's office continuous. Robot sits down in her chair in front of her computer. She presses down on the keyboard and accidentally smashes it. She grabs another keyboard from a drawer and gently searches Colin in a work database. Robot stares at a picture of Colin and starts to smile. Robot hears noise and looks through her blinds. She sees Ian packing up a box as Marcel tries to plead with him. Ian takes his box and barges into Robot's office.
I quit. Do not kill me.
Define kill. Ha 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 ha. I am kidding.
Ian rolls his eyes and exits in a huff. Marcel marches into Robot's office.
You threatened to kill Ian.
Listen, Marcel, whom I destroy in my free time is my business.
No, it's not. You are my business.
Marcel walks up behind Robot, unscrews a plate, and flips a switch. Robot powers down, leaning over slightly, limp. Marcel shakes his head, turns off the lights, and leaves the office. Interior, 7C's bar, night. There are people chatting, all wearing name tags. The mixer is a hit. Marcel is at the entrance, leaning on a stool. He's drunk and handing name tags to people as they enter. Sarah walks in.
Where's Robot?
I shut her down for the night. She needs to cool off.
Everyone is expecting her, though.
What do you think of me designing a medical robot? I just got off the phone with David Sackler. He's got some cool ideas.
You really think you'd be happy working with an evil pharmaceutical guy?
What am I going to do? Just work with Robot forever? I mean, she's wrong about so many things. She even thinks you and I are a bad match.
Sarah looks down.
Ha!
Hold on a second. Do you think we're a bad match?
Wendy, a client, walks in.
Hey, where's Robot?
You're the 20th person to ask me that. She's not here.
What Marcel means to say is, thank you for coming to the mixer. Here's a free drink ticket.
Sarah hands Wendy the ticket.
Thanks. I just wanted to stop by and thank Robot for setting me up with my boyfriend. We've been together for over 6 months. Best relationship of my life. Who are you, by the way?
I'm a drug pusher whose fiance is getting cold feet. Would you like to buy some pharmaceuticals?
You're wacky.
When Wendy leaves, Sarah turns to Marcel.
I'll be right back.
Sarah leaves. Ian walks in wearing a dress shirt and bow tie.
You're a little overdressed.
Hey, Marcel, have you seen Sarah?
You don't work for me anymore, so I feel comfortable saying this. Stop bothering my fiance.
And you're not my boss anymore either, so I feel comfortable saying this. People aren't property.
You ask a woman to get lunch 30 times and she keeps saying no. What do you call that?
I call that a busy lady. Look, I won't talk to Sarah, but can I please say, me and free alcohol go together like Rama Lama Lama Kadinga Dinga Dong.
The free alcohol is for clients and potential clients only.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm just going to go use the bathroom and then I'll leave. Yeah, that's it.
Forget it. Get out of here.
Ian sighs and leaves. Sarah walks back in holding a huge monitor. She puts it on the bar.
What is this?
Don't you remember? It's Robot version 1.0.
Marcel looks at the monitor and nods.
This is the way to go. So much simpler than Robot 2. Just photos of single people. Clients touch the screen, swipe left on photos they don't like, swipe right on ones that they actually, oh, it's just like Tinder.
Exactly. I know Robot gets on your nerves, but look at what you two built together.
Sarah turns to the crowd of people, many of whom are wearing Robot Matchmaker t-shirts. The crowd turns to Marcel.
Hey, Marcel.
Yeah, where's she?
Where's Robot?
I'll be right back.
Interior, Robot's office, night. Robot is still standing in her office, shut down. Marcel runs in and flips the switch at her back, turning her on.
What happened? Why is it dark outside?
I turned you off. I'm sorry, Robot. I really need you at the mixer. Everyone is asking for you.
You really do not value me. To you, I am just a calculator or an easy bake oven.
Well, I did spend a year of my life building you, but I take your point broadly. I'm really sorry that I took you for granted.
Oh, I cannot stay mad at you. I mean, what would I do? Start my own business without you? Cut out the middleman? Actually,
Hey, come on, robot. There's no time to reflect and scheme. We've got a singles mixer to save.
Interior, 7C's bar, night. The door swings open. It's Marcel followed by Robot, who is carrying an assortment of Lay's potato chips.
free chips for everyone.
Come here.
I want to tell you about my last date.
Hey, Robot.
Robot goes up and down the bar, handing bags of chips to everyone. Sarah turns to Marcel.
Robot really loves potato chips, huh?
Whew, yeah, I really have to uninstall her chip.
That a bit.
I mean, it's a real chip, but I created and installed it as a bit.
I'm sorry that I hesitated before when you talked about how Robot said we're not a good match. There's just some pre-wedding jitters.
Marcel smiles and gives Sarah a hug. Robot returns to the front of the bar.
Robot, I know that your techniques can be unusual, but there's no denying that your clients love you.
Thank you, Marcel. I just scanned your body and I can see that your resting heart rate is normal, which tells me that you mean this.
Sarah was also talking about how important you are to the company.
Thank you, Sarah. I owe you exactly one favor.
Wow. I'll have to think about it.
You forget it, you are so smug. I rescind the offer of one favor.
Well, I guess the favor is you officiating our wedding tomorrow, right?
You win this round, Sarah.
Sarah walks out. Colin walks into the bar dressed in full cowboy gear. Robot brightens up.
Colin, you made it.
Of course, you invited me.
Lauren walks in with Kevin.
We're not too late.
Lauren, I am so glad you decided to attend.
Yeah, I'm sorry I flipped out earlier.
No, Lauren, it is I who was flipped.
I brought Kevin with me. He called earlier and said he wanted to be my wingman. How nice is that?
Robot scans Kevin, who is sweating.
Lauren, I am afraid to report that Kevin's intentions
Robot scans Lauren's worried face and then sees Marcel looking nervous.
are inconclusive. I am sure he genuinely wants to be your friend and is not simply keeping you close, hoping you will change your mind about dating him later on.
Kevin sighs, relieved, and mouths thank you to Robot before leading Lauren to the bar. Colin steps up.
Nice one, Robot.
I am learning that a little white lie never hurt anyone. Laugh.
Or in your case, a little metallic lie.
Okay, that is offensive.
Colin sinks.
Kidding. Haha.
May I have this dance?
I should be working,
Robot looks to Marcel.
right? Partner?
One dance won't hurt.
Robot turns to Colin.
Okay, but I can only dance the robot. Just kidding.
Yeah, lighten up on the just kidding stuff.
But seriously, I cannot dance at all. I would break.
Well, watch me dance then.
Robot watches Colin awkwardly do some dance moves that seem inspired by 1980s Evo music videos. Robot turns to Marcel.
I can feel my hardware heating up. Is this a malfunction?
No, I think it might just be a crush.
Oh no, but he is such a bad dancer.
The closed circuit system wants what the closed circuit system wants.
Ha 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 ha. ha.
Robot approaches Colin.
I am officiating Marcel's wedding tomorrow. Would you like to attend as my +1?
I'm no math genius, Robot, but being your +1 sounds like the perfect equation to me.
I cannot feel, but if I could, I believe this feeling would be regret.
Colin hangs his head.
Just kidding. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, that was good. I'm back on board with the just kidding stuff. I like it.
But seriously, Colin, bring your A game tomorrow. Do not embarrass me.
Yes, ma'am.
Exterior mansion, day. In the backyard of a sprawling estate, rows of white chairs are set up in front of an altar for the wedding of Sarah and Marcel. Robot watches Colin drink white wine.
What does alcohol taste like?
You get that first sip and it's this great feeling, like you're starting to relax.
Ah, that sounds good.
And then every sip after that feels worse than the one before it. You start to get increasingly groggy, irritable, sad.
Oh, no. But then the next day you think about how much fun you had, correct? And is it all worth it?
No, the next day you just feel so awful. You regret everything you said, worry you offended people. It's real physical pain. It's a depressant.
You know who is the real depressant? You explaining alcohol. Just kidding.
Oh, you're real funny, really funny. I feel like you don't get enough credit for that.
Thank you, Colin. I feel seen by you.
Marcel approaches Robot.
Robot, we've got a problem.
Interior, mansion, hallway, day. Marcel leads Robot down the corridor to a bedroom.
Sarah wants to talk to you. I'm worried she's getting cold feet.
She wants to talk to me, but I hate her. I mean, no, sorry, I do hate her.
Interior, mansion, bedroom, continuous. Robot knocks on the door, smashing through the wood.
And
Robot opens the door.
Sorry, please have them bill me for that.
Robot stands next to Sarah in her wedding dress. There are tissues all around her. She's been crying.
So, Sarah, what is up?
I think you were right about me and Marcel. What if we are wrong for each other?
Sarah, you should not listen to me. I am only a robot programmed to determine which couples will be a perfect match. That sounded more sarcastic than I intended.
I think I've always had this voice in my head telling me this is wrong. I just try to ignore it.
I cannot relate. Everything in my head is just 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Well, you get the point.
What do you think I should do?
I admit that for a long time, I was convinced that you and Marcel were not right for each other. My calculations told me that you would not put him first. But here you are, on your wedding day, asking advice from a robot who hates you. I think this means that you really do love Marcel.
Or I'm just talking to you, hoping that you'll convince me not to marry him.
Maybe, but I am going to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt, which is a good tool for a successful marriage, by the way.
Sarah starts crying again.
Oh no, I failed. I was sent here to stop you from crying, and here you are, crying again.
This is good crying, Robot. Thank you.
No, I did wrong. Commencing self-destruct in 5, 4, 3,
Robot,
2.
no.
Gotcha! That was a joke. Did Marcel tell you he put a humor tip in me?
Maybe. I forget.
Well, I've been killing it ever since. Comically. Anyway, let us go get you married.
Exterior, mansion, later. All of the guests are at their chairs. Sarah walks over to Marcel, standing behind a pillar.
Sorry about that. I'm ready to go through with it.
Go through with it. Sarah, I don't want to marry someone who freaks out on our wedding day.
No, you deserve better.
Yeah. So do you. I don't want you to feel like you have to marry me just because we've spent $15,000 on this wedding and all of our friends and family are here. People have flown out all over the country, etc.
So the wedding's off?
Wedding off.
Robot slowly approaches Marcel and Sarah.
Could I use my internal speaker system to make an announcement that the wedding is off? Or should I give you time alone? Tell me now.
Interior, Robot's office the next day. Marcel is seated across from Robot. The two of them are at his desk eating cake.
I am sorry that you did not get married, Marcel.
Fine, it's for the best. Plus our mixer was a total hit. You know, we've got 12 new clients.
I think you may be in shock. Do you want to talk about yesterday?
No, I'm not worried. You're a matchmaking robot and you're going to find me a new love.
Marcel, the only thing you need to find right now is your chill.
Hey, right. Hey, let's give it 24 hours at least.
Robot looks toward the empty front desk.
The office is not the same without Ian.
I actually hired a new temp. He should be arriving
Colin walks in, dressed in a suit.
right now.
Robot steps out and greets Colin, who's organizing the front desk.
How did you get this job?
So Marcel thought I might be safe from your murderous instincts since you've got a crush on me.
Robot turns back to Marcel.
Marcel, all of my preliminary calculations suggest that it was not cool of you to share that information with Colin.
Sorry, not sorry. I've got a business to run. Also, I changed my mind. Start searching for a match for me tonight.
Marcel heads back to his office. Colin looks at the calendar on his desk.
Speaking of business, Robot, it looks like your next matchmaking appointment is in 45 minutes.
Thank you, Colin. I will be right back. I have some unfinished business.
Interior, Ian's apartment day. Ian is on his couch watching TV, eating potato chips. There's a knock at the door. Ian walks over and opens it. Robot standing there.
Ian, I have come to destroy you.
Ah!
Ha 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 ha. I am just kidding. You should see the look on your face.
That's not cool, Robot. What is wrong with you?
Well, no harm, no foul.
No, this is a foul. I'm calling the cops.
Oh no.
Ian slams the door shut and Robot starts to slowly walk away.
I need to update my speed chip. I am moving like a zombie.
Robot continues walking as she hears police sirens in the distance.
I hope Marcel keeps counsel on retainer.
The end.
Woo! Yeah!
Yay!
Right.
Woo!
Oh, I think you're on mute, Ryan.
Ryan, you're on mute.
Oh God. You know what it is? I put my volume very low. Wait, now. Whoa. Thanks to this amazing cast. Thanks to everybody who watched on YouTube. It was a lot of fun. Have
Thanks,
a great,
man.
Have a great night.